Jet with, Hunter with first pick, Jet with seventh. They still line up side by side, midway along on the left side of the gate.
Yeah,
so they didn't go gate 1, 2, 3.
That's an upside for Jet.
Yeah.
Right? There really was no penalty in that scenario then. I thought it was interesting to see Coop go very inside gate.
Monster Energy 15-second board up. That'll turn, then obviously 5 seconds, and we will get an 8-minute plus a lap race here. 450's SX1 is about to get underway here in Paris. Malcolm Stewart with a good jump, and it's going to be Malcolm Stewart if he holds the inside line on the exit. Webb with the Milwaukee hole shot, couple of riders going down, and Hunter Lawrence down. And the 72 of Luca Imba. And is that Jet?
Vial just took Jet out. He didn't mean to. He did not mean to, but that was a hard hit.
So both Hunter and Jet then suffering in Super Pole and the opening lap here of race 1. But it's Cooper Webb who leads. He grabbed the Milwaukee hole shot. Stewart in second. Cedric Subaras is third. Fourth behind them is Marshall Welton, another journeyman. Mitchell Harrison just behind him in fifth. Adrian Escoffier, Roman Papp, Ander Valentin in eighth. Paul Harberlin and Adrian Malaval. But Cooper Webb on the Yamaha, Monster Energy Yamaha, leading the way.
I'd love to see if we can get a replay of that hit between Vial. Jet turned down a little bit, but Vial jumped really deep into the berm, and it's really tricky on that opening lap. You have to be so aware of your surroundings.
So here's the first incident. He just got tagged probably by Webb on the way through.
Watch Vial get deep here. Overjump.
Face plant. Yeah.
That was completely unintentional.
Yeah, he massively overjumped and then cased and headbutted the handlebar, whiplash on the way out.
Yeah.
Didn't know where he was.
Well, and the difficult part for Jet is Jet seeing redder than that Honda right now. And until he gets a replay or someone speaks to him, he's going to think Vial did that with intent.
Yeah.
Clearly was not the case.
No. Well, he's right at the back. He's, where is he on track? Just through the whoops now. Through the first
made
turn.
his way past Vial somehow. Not sure if Vial maybe stopped to get his bike tweaked or what happened there, but Jet's already made his way past.
So Webb leads. Malcolm Stewart second, Sub third, Welton fourth, Harrison fifth. No change in the top 5. In fact, yeah, Harrison is up, and so too is Welton. So Harrison up to 4, Welton down to 5.
Be interesting to see what Malcolm's endurance is like. Steve Mathis sent a text in, and we'll speak to him in a little while, but he was just saying that Malcolm's preparation for 26 isn't where he wanted it to be. Just he had some injuries during the playoffs in Super Motocross, so he is working through the recovery process.
Who's that?
For Malcolm Stewart.
Yeah,
so I think sprint speed has never been a problem for Malcolm, but especially when you think about that 13-minute plus a lap after all of these laps later, I'll be curious to see what that looks like.
Great ride this at the moment for Mitchell Harrison there. Look, number 86. Just using this as an opportunity just to put himself in a shop window and show what he's capable of. And it's not easy, is it, traveling the globe and riding for different teams, different bikes, different setups. You get an engine one week and then something completely different brand of suspension, different gear brands, and therefore different boots and things like that. As Hunter Lawrence up the inside of Ander Valentin there as he moves into 7th place. Jet Lawrence up into 12th. He had a 13th last year and won the next 5 and still lost out.
Yeah, I see Hunter's fork guard there broken off. Probably won't inhibit anything. But carnage early for the Lawrences so far. And it's really important, like if you fancy yourself being the king of Paris this weekend, you need to make up positions now. Look at Jet last year, 1 out, but a really difficult first race cost him the championship.
Yeah, last year he won the first race and then crashed in race 2, 13th. Then he won the next 4 races, 18 points he finished on. So it's 1 for a win, 2 for second. That scoring system this weekend. Cooper Webb never finished lower than 3rd. Had just the 1 race win, 3 seconds and a couple of thirds. He finished on 13 points. And Malcolm Stewart, 16, 2 clear of Jet Lawrence. So these are kind of the parameters. Jet Lawrence is still circulating as well. They've got Roman Papp ahead of him. But the good news is there's still just under 4 minutes plus a lap to go. Good run down the whoops there for Malcolm Stewart. Wonder if, when was the last time Cooper Webb, I mean, he's been riding and training as Stewart rocks down the inside. I was going to say arm pump, things like that. Is that a possibility here with Webb?
Could be, but, you know, like, I don't necessarily see him too far off the pace. He's still turning really good lap times here. I think Malcolm's just putting in a splurge here to try to get past him. But this is Cooper Webb's strength, right? Like, he doesn't really crack under pressure. He's very good at defensive riding. So he's going to learn where Malcolm's speed is. Certainly it's always the whoops, but I think he's just going to try to wait Malcolm out here. Every single attempt that fails will just be a little bit more difficult for Malcolm to make a move.
So Webb and Stewart separated by 0.8, and this time he runs it down the inside. He rehearsed a lap ago, wasn't able to find his way through, and he's off the side of the track. Rejoins, but that looks like Malcolm Stewart may just have done enough now. He's definitely charging anyway.
You see that new line he put together there, quad before the exit of that. So that's a new rhythm unlocked there. About to see that the next lap around.
Wonder if he's just, because I don't think he did it in time practice.
No, that's the first time I've seen anybody pull that. So we talk about that. People have new rhythms in their back pocket. That was a new one. His brother James was famous for that. Would save big rhythms and time savings for when it counted.
Good corner speed through there. Good whoop speed again out of our window. Here's Hunter Lawrence. He's still circulating in 7th place. Adrien Escoffier just ahead of him there on the 137. The Yamaha rider, the Frenchman. He's the second best French rider after Cedric Soubeyras in 3rd. 2 minutes to go plus a lap. So around about 2 minutes and 44 seconds left to run in this race. Good speed there.
You were asking when was the last time these guys would have been battling. Towards the end of the Supercross Championship, Malcolm was getting better, battling forward, and Coop was just trying to hang on to it. So those races, Denver, Salt Lake, they were actually battling a lot more than people would have probably remembered.
Yeah, but you can see Hunter Lawrence gaining hand over fist over Adrien Escoffier. Marshall Welton just ahead of him in the reddish boots. He is in 5th place. Hunter Lawrence, if he can get a top 5, he keeps his King of Paris aspirations well and truly alive. Jet still in 12th place, with some work to do. Again, if he can break into the top 10, that makes his job a little bit easier, but he's going to have to be inch perfect from there, which on tonight's evidence so far, that doesn't even look like it's a possibility right now. Anyway, Hunter Lawrence going to try to cut to the inside here. He does, and was
Harrison
that
down.
Harrison down out of 4th place.
That's a big help for Hunter.
So a twofer in a corner there, because 2 positions gained by Hunter Lawrence. He goes past the fallen Mitchell Harrison and Adrien Escoffier. He will move into 5th place, 4th place maybe, because Welton is still ahead of them. Jet Lawrence up into 11th, so he's found his way past Roman Pap. Vial in 13th. But action-packed drama in the first couple of laps. Certainly in the first couple of corners. Hunter Lawrence going after Welton here.
Yeah, this would be big. Moving into 4th here would be really nice recovery. Going down in the first corner certainly was helped by the Vial Jet incident too. But all these hidden points you don't think about right now, but tomorrow evening you will be.
And in terms of Monster Energy Supercross, qualifying races, how long are they? 8 minutes or 8 laps?
For qualifying sessions?
Yeah, the heat races.
They're 8 minutes plus 8 minutes, actually. Yeah. Sorry.
So about the same. Maybe the track is just slightly under par in terms of speed. 44.5 seconds.
Yeah, and you have to remember
time-wise,
these guys aren't really in race condition right now.
No.
Sure, they have their base fitness from prior season, but they haven't been doing all the laps. You know, October leading up is kind of an off month, some testing, but not a lot of race laps. So they're going to be feeling it more than they normally would.
Lawrence moves into 4th. So we were talking the potential to try and get to a top 5. Then obviously he found his way past Escoffier and Mitchell, and all of a sudden he's found his way past Welton. Moves into 4th place.
Jet
Stewart
up to 9th. That's a big move for Jet as well.
Massive.
Thinking about points.
And he's only 2 seconds down on Valentin. I think he can get him in the final lap. Jet Lawrence could find his way to 8th.
What a ride by Malcolm here.
Oh, fantastic. And I wasn't taking anything away from Mookie when I was talking about Cooper Webb, maybe potential arm pump. But we saw the intent was clear right from the very first lap from Malcolm Stewart.
Yeah.
In terms of, I'm here, I'm not playing silly buggers anymore, I'm here to play for real.
Well, and it really felt like Coop kind of had it under control. He went immediately to the front and looked like he was firmly in control, but Malcolm just had too much pace.
2 corners to go. And then the 1 lap board should go out, I believe. Or are we getting ready for... Yeah, there's the flag. Malcolm Stewart wins race 1 comfortably over Cooper Webb, who's still yet to cross the line, and crosses the line now. That gap 9.5 seconds.